A Murray woman says she is lucky to be alive tonight, and when you see her bedroom, you will understand why. This morning, a car crashed into her home at 45th South and 5th East, sending glass and debris flying. ABC4's Don Hudson joins us live now from that house with more. Don?
Well, Karen, let me first recap what happened at 5 o'clock this morning. Police say the car was traveling down 5th East, came right through this intersection, hit this driveway right here, and acted like a ramp. So the car goes airborne, and stay with me. The car is still in the air as far as I'm walking, 45 feet, then comes over here, lands on a car in a carport, and bounces and goes inside of that house. And inside of that bedroom, sleeping right there, is Linderia Johnson.
I was screaming for my son, and he was screaming for me.
That is how Linderia Johnson's morning began. You see, as she was sleeping, this car literally landed in her bedroom.
When the stuff was flying, I fell off the bed that way.
You were up against the wall?
Yes.
Do you see the car even, or do you run?
I didn't see it. All I did was I took off running for my son.
So you didn't even know there was a car there at first?
No. I didn't know what was going on. All I know is glass and everything was over me.
Right.
So a mother's instinct, you're gonna run for your child.
Right.
And then after I grabbed my child and found out he was okay, I'm like, oh my God, there's a car inside the house.
That car and all the debris ended up hitting Johnson's bed, but she says it could have been worse.
I woke up about 30 minutes before the crash happened and went to use the bathroom. And if I hadn't moved from the spot where I was on the bed, the car would have landed on top of me.
Instead, the Murray mother, who was also 2 months pregnant, escaped relatively unharmed.
The only thing that happened was I had minor shoulder injuries, and I had got cut on my forehead, and my nose was cut.
And her 8-year-old son, who was in the next bedroom, didn't get hurt at all. Of course, the same can't be said about her house and carport. Still, Johnson says she feels blessed.
All I can say is it was nothing but God. Yeah. It had to be nothing but a higher being, because it was like a shield over me.
It's certainly an amazing story, because when you look inside the bedroom, that car went right over the top of her. Now, she was renting this place. She's not the owner, so she's not going to be responsible for fixing this. The owner's already moved her over to the other side of this duplex, so she'll be living next door to the damage instead of in the place with the damage. Now, let's talk about the people who were in that car briefly. She says that the passenger of the car actually got out and helped her and came to her aid when this all happened. I just got off the phone with Murray Police, and they tell us that the 17-year-old driver already facing a DUI charge and will probably face other charges. The 20-year-old passenger not charged yet, but the investigation is still not complete. Reporting live in Murray, Don Hudson, ABC4 News.
What a story. All right, thanks very much, Don.